Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Maryland's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're gonna split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
They'll try to get the first through the air. He finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for the Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So the Oregon Ducks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
A third and long coming up here. Got it on the outside. It's Ferguson. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Tackled immediately after the catch. This offense has a second down play. To throw, it's Edwards. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
That's play action fake. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hemby. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Connors, what's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Temple. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. They'll give it to the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Got his man quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now from inside the red zone. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. He's got his man. Touchdown, Ducks! What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on them.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Keeps the legs moving. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Not able to hook up there.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Coming after it. He took a hit as and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Holden. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Trying to get to it. Couldn't find anyone open here. Down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
To the air, it's Gabriel. And that's incomplete. The ball to the ground, 4th down coming up. The Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for room. It's Hemby. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Works the middle. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he's down right there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They want to just keep throwing it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Coming out with it, it's low. Tackled at the 24 and almost.
It's 24. And your 4.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It is perfect. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the...
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's right on target. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good.
Is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Reels it in down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Right back to the well. Pulled down after a pickup of 6.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
Makes the grab. Dodge down, Terrapins. And that one will put him up. Here comes the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. The Ducks will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The running back has it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. And the Ducks are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Trying play action. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
They're bringing heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. And maybe he'll get line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. They make the yard. 1st and goal.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there.
And he takes it to the house. Down Ducks.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The hand to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
Burns up, 4th down.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Power football with the run. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. He got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage, try to throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, fellas. We have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it out. It's low. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Ducks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Holden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Gabriel. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll run play action. Touchdown, Oregon! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Get down here on this part of the field, shrink so much, you play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll throw it on first down. He's got an open man. Oh, look out! And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He wants it all. Oh, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Pulls and fires complete. On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on?
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He makes a catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Temple. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Finds his man. It's Hemby. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They're going to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Hemby. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Just threw that one way too far. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's missed 3.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. Looking for more room. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 4.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. And the Ducks get enough for the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just getting the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks